There tends to be more happiness in giving than receiving, and MSU visiting professor Bob Long and his wife Patricia are facilitating those good vibes by creating an endowment for the Giving Back Scholar Program. Dr. Long is here with us in the studio to share more about his gift and the good he hopes it will do in the community. Dr. Long, thanks for being here.
I'm delighted. Thank you.
So this is a $150,000 gift, which is a sizable gift, and I'm sure the College of Education and Human Services are very happy about this. Tell us about the basis of the gift.
I've been here 6 years, and for 6 years I've looked for opportunities to have a really practical kind of an applied component to courses that I teach in the nonprofit leadership program. And the centerpiece of that is a course on financial management. And in that, students run a grant-making process, do all the pieces of it, from working with local organizations to develop a proposal, and then a peer review and presentation process to select the recipients, and then award the grants. And in the course of that 6 years, I've gotten convinced that it really strengthens the learning process. It's something powerful in the mind of a 20-year-old who's giving away $5,000–6,000 a semester, I think gets their attention. It does a lot of good out in the community. It's a sizable amount. I think we've averaged $10,000 to $15,000 a year in this, but it's an operating foundation, so money in, money out. And it was a strategy Patricia and I came up with for doing our gifts when we came to Murray. It's the idea that we're not rich, but we're generous, and usually through our children we would find all those places you give money, 100 here, 100 there. And she actually helped me develop the idea that, well, let's have the students do our giving and incorporate it into the class. That's kind of the foundation of it. But the reason to do it as an endowment now is that I'm going to be retiring soon. And I'd like my legacy to be the students that I've experienced this journey with, not the students of the future. That's some other professor yet to come. And I'd like the legacy of the work to be this incorporating this principle of philanthropy into the classes. So, you know, I thought maybe a gift of some size with the development office's help to try to raise a match and have $300,000. And that amount was chosen because that amount it would generate in revenue. So the endowment's never touched. The proceeds of the endowment's what the students give away, and they'll have $15,000, give or take, to give away every year forever, based on the principles of the endowment.
And this will be spent with organizations within the community?
Yeah, and the thing I'm real curious about, so I'm the oldest junior faculty member on this campus, I'm sure. So I'm not a traditional professor. I'm late to the academy. And I've always been curious, maybe a little troubled, but curious, that higher education's approach to incentivizing things with faculty has typically been their pay. And I don't think that's sustainable. Grant funding that funds faculty goes away. But an endowment that funds the work of the faculty member in an endowment doesn't go away. So all of the proceeds of this endowment will go out in awards to faculty who decide to incorporate these principles into their classes. So we've designed it as a representative committee of faculty, students, and nonprofit folks will receive the proposals once a year and award those grants to faculty members who are including this principle of philanthropy into the class, regardless of the discipline. And I've seen this kind of work done in student philanthropy all over the United States in my years at the Kellogg Foundation before I came here, funding youth and student philanthropy, that it worked regardless of discipline. So now we'd like to leave a gift so faculty everywhere on this campus can have a chance to incorporate this into the way they teach, so that if the funds are always there, there'll be support for this principle. And that's kind of the idea behind it.
Well, it sounds like a really interesting and great project, and Murray State's grateful for the gift. Dr. Long, thanks so much for the time.
No, thank you very much.